Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for joining me for another video, and today I am going to be talking about why I personally have ditched Call of Duty Warzone and I prefer Apex Legends to Warzone. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell is you talking about? Warzone's the best. And it was. Unfortunately, a lot of things in Warzone really started to pee me off. I'm going to list a few of them, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it. Now, Apex Legends is in no way a perfect game. It's a really fun game. It's really good. It runs off of the same engine as the Titanfall franchise, and I love the Titanfall games. And apparently with the new season of Apex, we're going to be getting some Titanfall style stuff. Whatever that means, I have no idea. But why do I prefer Apex to Warzone? Well, there's a multitude of different reasons why. For example, Apex, you can climb up rocks, you can climb up things. The amount of times I have died to the gas in Warzone because your character can pull off all this amazing stuff but cannot climb a 12-inch high rock. It is annoying and it just causes so many deaths in that game. Why can't they just program in a character to climb up some rocks? I mean, is it that difficult? Is it really hard? They don't seem to have any problem programming in all that new cosmetic stuff that you can buy with real cheddar into the storefront, do they? But it's not just that, it's the verticality of Apex. The fact that any character can climb. All the characters have these different abilities. Some of them you can obviously jump really high, or you know, you can just pull off all these different things like grapple hooks and etc. and all this really cool stuff. You can slide really far across the floor. You can just do so much on Apex. I played it a hell of a lot when it first came out, what, 2-3 years ago, whenever it was. Played it so much I got all the trophies for it. Ranked up to level 70 I think, but then just stopped playing it. And I've just recently gone back to it for the last couple of weeks, and I've been having a blast with it. Don't get me wrong, there's still some frustrating things in there, but overall there's just a hell of a lot of less bullshit than there is in Warzone. For example, I don't really find any meta gun on Apex. There probably is one. There's probably pro Apex players out there, or professional YouTubers who play Apex solidly, who could tell me, no, this is this, this is that. But to be honest, I tend to find with any weapon I use, I can get kills, I can break armor. It's just really fun to know that you can just pick up all this cool stuff and pick up all the different attachments and all that kind of jazz and put it all together, and you can just fight and work with your team. Now, of course, with Apex it is imperative that there is teamwork. You can obviously play duos or you can play trios, but you cannot play solo. That's one downside about the game I dislike, is you can't play solo. But you know, as long as you work with your team, and if you're not communicating via headset, as long as you ping and keep pinging and all that, usually you do get a good team. Sometimes you do get some selfish pricks. As soon as you open up a box, they come and swipe all your stuff. They're the ones that just, you know, really make you just want to buckshot them right into the back of the head. But, you know, there's no campers, for example. There's no bullshit hit detection. I'm gonna say it. I'm saying it. I think Apex requires skill. It doesn't matter what guns you have. You can have the best guns. You can have a gold gun. You could have all the gold attachments. You could have the gold armor, the gold helmet. Does not make you good. You will not cheese your way through on that alone. Apex takes skill. Warzone does not. Warzone just panders to whoever spends the most money and whoever uses the meta guns. Like, for example, I stopped playing when the MAC-10 and the DMR were, you know, were the go-to things, and let's be honest, they were absolute bullshit. They just down you and kill you instantaneously, whereas that cannot happen on Apex. It takes skill. You have to know the weapons. There's decent bullet drop. You know, there's loss of damage at range, which is realistic to real life. There's a lot of things on Apex that is so much better than Warzone. I'm not in any way saying that you should leave Warzone and go over to Apex. Absolutely not. I prefer Apex over Warzone, and I just thought I'd make a video on explaining why, just in case any of the people out there, any other Warzone players, were just feeling the same. With Apex, they actually, like Remedy, they change everything every season, whereas what did they do for this newest season of Call of Duty? They added in a shipwreck and zombies. That was it. No big change to the map. Nothing really. There's just a lot of really cool stuff for you to buy. You know, especially with the battle pass. Now Apex does have a battle pass, but you can also get the, you know, the little loot box thingies. The name escapes me. I've only recently gone back to it. Don't sass me. But you know, you can just get those little boxes, and they open up and they can give you cosmetic items. You don't need to pay any money for them. And of course, the characters are really awesome. And to be honest, if the bundle where you can get them all goes on offer for a decent price, I might pick it up to help support the game, because they're actually doing things. And unlike Activision, and I don't know who it is, Treyarch, Infinity, or whoever it is doing Warzone, they're just not. They've amalgamated too much of Cold War into it, and it's no coincidence that the Cold War guns are a lot better than the Modern Warfare guns, because they want you to buy the newest iteration of the game, which isn't a bad thing, of course. But I just could not cope with it anymore. Warzone just became full of camping, meta gun using weirdos. There's no deviation. There was all those awesome weapons, and you can't use what you like or what you want. You have to use what is broken in order for you to guarantee wins. And I just got so fed up with that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening to me waffle on about Apex versus Warzone. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you prefer Apex? Do you prefer Fortnite? Do you prefer Warzone? I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Please like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Please consider subscribing for upcoming giveaways. And yeah, thank you very much, and until next time.